to rediscover some of that piece, with the grand opening, reopening, the baby, and Zach asking for a DNA test. Yeah, I just know that Fatima put him up to it.
They're not wrong for wanting to know, are they?
Wait, so you on their side?
No, it's just, it was you had Zach and Aaron. What's one more?
Okay, you know what? I cannot believe some of the words and the things that come out of your mouth sometimes. Okay, enough. That's enough.
Okay, folks, I guess that I'm going to start looking at Facebook for the sneak peeks as opposed to Instagram, because they release like 4.5 minutes, which, sheesh. I mean, when you really think about it, that's like what, 1/10 of the episode, because the episode itself is about 40 minutes long. But the girls are gathering at the penthouse for Sabrina's 35th birthday, which Danny jokingly calls old, but Andy reminds her that they're all the same age. So first things first, when it comes to this clip, there is the continuity issue, because in episode 1 of the series, Karen was stated to be 36. However, I'm not going to harp on it too much. I mean, shows are known to do this, where season 1, sometimes it's the pilot episode, sometimes it's the pilot season in general. There are, characters, key details, things like that eventually get, shifted as the show continues, because in the first season, the show is trying to find its footing, and sometimes, it's kind of a testing of the water sort of thing, where some characters might display character traits that they eventually, shift once we get into like season 2. The only thing about Karen being aged down a year was what the doctor was telling her in season 1, like, hey, women over 35 have a higher risk of pregnancy complications, so you might want to consider freezing your eggs and whatnot, which, to me, given that she's quote unquote been aged down to 35, I guess that's not relevant now. Plus, we've already seen her deal with complications due to stress, so meh, it is what it is. On top of that, I love Danny's usage of the term social media a few times, because it does feel like the writers have captured the essence of what the show was. If you go back to the original synopsis for the series, it talks about, women in their 30s navigating, their dating life, their professional life, all the while, having social media, things like that to influence, the trends of dating. So it really does feel like season 7 is a soft reboot of the series in more ways than one. The other thing to talk about is it does seem like some time has passed for some reason. For example, Robin is referenced. Robin is referenced when Andy mentions, like, with Robin gone, it is a lot going on in my life, trying to balance being, like, quote unquote first lady since Jordan's running for city council, and I'm acting partner and stuff like that. So I guess this means off screen Andy was made managing partner, basically Leland's position. So she's definitely juggling a lot, which could be why Hayden threw shade at her in the promo for tonight, saying that, oh, well, actually I have some cases that need to get done, some real work, as opposed to you just standing beside a man. So there you go. So I guess that's what the jab at her was about. From there, they celebrate Sabrina's birthday. She cries towards the end of the clip. I'm guessing that's because, Karen's kind of speech of kind words towards Sabrina was, when this baby comes, I hope that I'm just a fraction as sweet as you are to be the best mother possible. Then that could lead to the whole thing about her freezing her eggs and yada, yada, yada. But aside from that, the main thing to talk about is the fact that, Karen always has to take a moment to complain about, oh, and Zach wants me to get a DNA test that has Fatima written all over it. And then Danny's like, I mean, is it really that big of a deal just to get the test? I mean, you were with Zach and Aaron, just get the test. What, are you on their side too? And this is what Karen always does. The moment somebody says something or gives off the vibe that they don't agree with Karen, they're automatically on the opposing side. So yeah, she threw a little shade at Danny, not knowing Danny was the one that told Zach to confront her about it anyway. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. So with that being said, the episode's about to air in 30 minutes, and I need to get this video up as soon as possible. But overall, I'm hoping for a good show. I'm hoping for a good show, because the last couple episodes, I gave them like a 6 and a 6.5. So hopefully this episode at least ranks as an 8 for me, but we will find out soon enough.